Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of At the Buzzer Sports. I am your host, John Drummond, where we talk all things basketball all the time. Now, recently there have been some comments about Caitlin Clark. You know, she's been getting a lot of hate. This has been a thing for a while now, to be completely honest. There's been a lot of distasteful things said about her. I know Antonio Brown is all over Twitter. He had some traction for a few minutes just talking about how we all have seen it. We all have seen it. But recently, I just want to talk about how there's been a lot of pushback on why the WNBA does not promote their rookies just as much as Caitlin Clark, or a lot of people say that they don't promote their rookies at all. And if we look at Caitlin Clark, right now she's averaging about 18 points per game, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and she's shooting about 32% from the field and 40% from the field. Now, as we all know, Caitlin Clark is the all-time leading scorer in NCAA history, including men and women. She has a crazy jump shot. Everybody loves watching her play. I know I love watching her play. I just bought some tickets to go see her in June, so I'm very excited to see that. I'm just a basketball guy. I love to watch basketball. One thing I want to say, there has been a lot of pushback on what LeBron has said on how Caitlin Clark is the reason that the WNBA is going to be as big as it's going to be, and Caitlin Clark is the main reason for that, which is a true statement. I know Charles Barkley has been getting a lot of pushback on what he has said, and I just want to say that this happens in sports all the time. I think the natural sports watchers are understanding that there are rookies that get promoted more than other rookies. It happens every year. I'm sure if anybody else did what Caitlin Clark did in her college years, they would get promoted as such. If we look recently, Caleb Williams got promoted way more coming into the draft than a Malik Neighbors or a JJ McCarthy or a Drake May or a Jaden Daniels, even though Jaden Daniels had just won the Heisman Trophy. So, and let's talk about basketball. Zion Williamson was the cover of NBA 2K21 after coming off a season where he played 24 games. The play style of Zion Williamson, the play style of Caleb Williams, the play style of LeBron James coming in, that's what's going to bring people to the sport. Now, I'm not saying that Cameron Brink, Angel Reese, I'm not saying that these people are not promotable, because Angel Reese, phenomenal player, phenomenal woman on and off the court. You know, she has commercials with Mael. She announced that she was going through her NBA draft process with Vogue. She has rappers like Lotto coming to her debut at WNBA games. She's been seen in music videos with Cardi B. She's been hanging with Nicki Minaj. We've seen Angel Reese on and off the court dominate. So, but you have to understand, no matter what you feel about Caitlin Clark, the reason you're talking about the WNBA is because of Caitlin Clark. It's because of Caitlin Clark. We have seen this multiple times, time and time again. Rookies are promoted more than other rookies. It happens every year. Victor Wembanyama was the first pick of the 2023 NBA draft. There was a lot of really good players that came out of that draft. For example, the Thompson twins, Scoot Henderson, who was just in a movie before the draft, Brandon Miller, who ended up averaging 17 points per game, Chet Holmgren, who was the second pick in last year's draft, about to make his debut because he missed a full season. Victor Wembanyama was still pushed through that series. I don't understand the hate. I don't understand the hate from other players, because yeah, it looks like she struggled from the field, like she hasn't been able to hit the three ball as consistent as she has in college. But once again, it's a learning curve. You know, we have to understand they were just playing in the national championship maybe 2 months ago, you know, and then the season starts so fast, and there has to be some type of adjusting period, especially when you are the player that Caitlin Clark is. Because I don't know if you guys saw the clip where Caitlin Clark pulled up from the logo and she hit a three and the whole crowd was extremely loud. We don't see that at WNBA games often. So, and even with the talent coming in, I think Flau'jae Johnson, if she gets to the WNBA, Juju Watkins, Paige Beckers, I think there's a whole lot of good talent coming into the WNBA, and it all starts with Caitlin Clark. So, yeah, I don't think the WNBA has been promoting Angel Reese and Cameron Brink as much, but there's always going to be a rookie that gets promoted more than other rookies. It's going to be like that in every single sport. It happens every single year. Whether they come out bad or not, when you start out as a rookie, a lot of players, a lot of teams, a lot of fans, they're going to look at what you did previously to see like, oh, okay, is this somebody I should be watching? You know? So that's my take on Caitlin Clark. I really don't think that she should be getting as much hate as she is getting right now, because even when it comes to the referee, she's really getting beat up out there. Now, I'm not saying that she should be walking into the NBA and everybody should be like, oh, she's the reason why you guys are getting so much attention, so you guys should make it easy on her. Let her get this layup or let her get that open three. No, I'm not saying that whatsoever. Because if Caitlin Clark is the player that we expect her to be, she should be able to come in and she should be able to deal with it. You know, so I'm not saying give her anything. If she's a superstar, she's going to go out and play like a superstar no matter the conditions. So I don't agree with that. How people are supposed to hold their tongue or not talk trash because she's the reason why the WNBA is getting so much attention. I don't believe that at all. I feel as though no matter who you're guarding, who's across from you, or who's on the other side of the floor in basketball, period, you should lace up. So that's my take on Caitlin Clark. If you guys like this type of content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.